All right, guys, for this problem, it says a bag is tied to the top of a 5-meter ladder resting against a vertical wall. Suppose the ladder begins sliding down the wall in such a way that the foot of the ladder is moving away from the wall. How fast is the bag descending at the instant the foot of the ladder is 4 meters? So x in this case is 4 meters. And the foot is moving away, so dx over dt at a rate of 2 meters per second. All right, so if you notice, this would be a Pythagorean theorem problem because I have x squared plus y squared equals 5 squared because the ladder is 5 meters long. So x squared plus y squared equals 5 squared, and you can just write that as x squared plus y squared equals 25. All right, so I want to do implicit differentiation to this function. So I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to take the derivative with respect to time of x squared plus the derivative with respect to time of y squared equals the derivative with respect to time of 25. Well, the derivative of x squared with respect to time would be 2x dx over dt. The derivative of y squared with respect to time would be 2y dy dt. And you know the derivative of any constant is simply 0. All right, let's plug in what we know. Well, before we do that, we want to actually find how fast is the bag descending. So it wants to find the value of dy over dt. So in other words, I want this by itself, so I'm going to move everything else to the other side. So this is going to move over here. So I'm going to have 2y dy over dt equals negative 2x dx over dt. And then to solve this for dy dt, I'm going to divide by 2y. So I'm going to have dy over dt equals negative 2 times x dx dt over 2y. Now, I could cross out the 2's. And so then that'll leave me negative x dx over dt over y. All right, so now let's just plug in my values, and then we can solve. X in this case was 4, so I'm going to have negative 4 times dx over dt. Dx of dt was 2, so that's going to be 2. And then y. We need to figure out what the value of y is. Well, since this was 4 and this was 5, then by the Pythagorean theorem, the value of y would be 3. Because it's 3 squared, which is 9, plus 4 squared, which is 16, is 5 squared, or 25. So y in this case is 3. So I'm going to have negative 8 over 3 feet per second. And then that would be the answer. So the ladder is falling, because it's negative, at a rate of 8 over 3 feet per second, which, if I wanted an approximate answer, 8 divided by 3, that would be about 2.67 feet per second. So that's how much it's falling.